Some of the richest companies in human history give their products away for free. Social media platforms, search engines, email services, navigation apps. Billions of people use them every day without paying a single dollar. Which raises an obvious question. If these products are free to use, how did the companies behind them become worth billions or even trillions of dollars? The answer is surprisingly simple. You are not the customer. You are the product. But how did free apps become one of the most profitable business models ever created? Hello, everyone. This is The Quiet Signal, where we explore the psychology behind the world around us. For most of history, businesses followed a simple rule. A company created a product, customers paid for it, and the company earned a profit. But the internet changed everything. Instead of selling products directly to users, many technology companies discovered something far more valuable: human attention. Because in the digital economy, attention can be collected, measured, predicted, and sold. And once companies realized that billions of people were willing to exchange their time and personal data for free services, an entirely new business model emerged. One that transformed human behavior into one of the world's most valuable resources. When people download a free app, it often feels like a fair exchange. You get entertainment, communication, convenience, or information without spending money. But free apps still require enormous resources to operate. They employ engineers, designers, researchers, and marketing teams. They maintain data centers, build new features, and constantly improve their products. Someone has to pay for all of it. In many cases, that someone is advertisers. The app's real business is not providing a service to users. It's capturing user attention and selling access to that attention. The more time people spend inside an app, the more advertisements they see. And the more advertisements they see, the more money the platform earns. This changes everything. Because the app is no longer designed simply to be useful. It's designed to keep users engaged for as long as possible. Attention alone is valuable, but personal data is even more valuable. Every click, search, like, share, pause, and purchase creates information. Over time, these small actions build detailed profiles of individual behavior. Apps learn what people enjoy, what captures their attention, what they might buy, when they're most active, what content keeps them engaged. This information helps companies create highly targeted advertising systems. Instead of showing the same advertisement to everyone, platforms can show specific ads to specific people at specific moments. And precision makes advertising far more profitable. Which means user data isn't collected by accident. It's a central part of the business model. If revenue depends on attention, keeping users engaged becomes a priority. This is why many free apps include features designed to encourage repeated use. Notifications, infinite scroll, autoplay, personalized recommendations, streaks. likes, variable rewards. These systems aren't necessarily harmful on their own, but together, they create environments optimized to capture attention. The longer people stay, the more data they generate. And the more data they generate, the more valuable they become. Convenience is only part of the experience. Engagement is the goal. Most people think free means no cost. But free apps often require payment in other ways. Time, attention, privacy, focus. The cost is simply less visible. And because these costs are difficult to measure, people often underestimate them. A few minutes of scrolling can become an hour. A quick notification check can become a habit. Over time, constant engagement can influence how people think, shop, communicate, and spend their time. Not because anyone forces them to, but because the system is designed to encourage it. So why aren't free apps really free? Because when users don't pay with money, companies often earn revenue through attention and data instead. The service may feel free, but every click, search, and interaction has value. And in the modern economy, that value can be measured, sold, and optimized. Free apps transformed the internet by making powerful tools accessible to billions of people. But they also changed the relationship between companies and users. Because in a world where attention generates profit, the most successful products are not always the ones people pay for. They're the ones people find hardest to leave. Subscribe to understand better human psychology.